I had little to no pain. Slight discomfort, I think pressure from obviously the procedure that had been done, but I had no pain, nothing that was painful for me in any way. That there was just slight discomfort. The healing process, definitely, you take the time that the surgeons and the nurses allow to heal before you go home. And once I was home, I was pretty mobile in the sense where I was doing, light walking, light moving around. And gradually that increased because you want to not stay sedentary. And what an incentive to keep moving and grooving is just to kind of get that walking going. And so that was my drive. And I had a great support system at home. My little children, come on, Mom, let's go for our walks. And they'd hold my hand and we'd walk really slow. And they were so cute, my little cheerleaders. And my husband was really great. So I have to say the recovery from the hospital, very little pain. And I would say for me personally, in my experience, within a matter of weeks, I kind of felt where I was okay. I probably felt okay sooner, but I'm kind of like let's just wait and see what happens to kind of a thing. And so I was feeling really, really well. Again, what's the word I'm looking for? Just being mobile and active, just really kind of got that ball rolling with me. And my kids were really helpful, and my support system, my little network of support, kept me honest and kept me on track. Up until now, I've lost 100 pounds since my gastric bypass. And those old pictures crop up. And when I look back and I see pictures of what I call the old Anna, pre-surgery photos, for me right now, it's been a year out. Maybe down the road, my perspective will change. But when I see the photos now, I get sad, and I kind of cry for that person. And all the photos that I look at, I have that smile plastered on, or I have my kids strategically placed to kind of do in-home Photoshop, But I know when I look at those photos, the pain and just maybe even what's the word I'm looking for? Emotions and feelings that I probably wasn't even aware of at that point. A lot of denial. I'm not really that overweight. I'm not that big, But a year later out, and I look at myself in the mirror today, and I look at those photos from a year ago yesterday, it saddens me. And I just know that it reaffirms my choice in doing this for me, for my health, for my family, and for my kids, that this was the right choice for me. And to maintain what I need to keep myself healthy and fit, and not to, that's a good reminder for me of where I was and where I have grown from. For anyone, any woman who is considering her options of bariatric surgery and concerns, that's completely normal. I think I would be concerned if there weren't any questions and concerns, because it's good to be completely eyes wide open and know what you're going into. That's what I did. So I know I educated myself to the point of what the risks were, what the benefits were. And for me, I had to make the decision of which outweighed and what would work for me in my lifestyle and who I am. For any woman who's considering, definitely explore those considerations. Ask the questions from your surgeon. Talk to other people. Go to the websites and learn. Educate yourself. Because obviously you're considering it. So stay with that. And that's okay to be afraid. But I think for me, what helped me was, what happens if I don't? What is my alternative if I don't? Same fear, right? In the sense of, wow, okay, if I continue on this lifestyle that I'm leading and I'm not going to change anything, well, I kind of know where that road is going to go. Failing health, just the whole ball that came with. So consider your options and definitely and find what's right for you. After losing 100 pounds, I have changed. So as a result, some of my relationships have changed. I think all for the better. I think positive in its own regard and respect. Losing 100 pounds, you can't help. For me, my losing my 100 pounds helped me really reevaluate and find my voice. And as a result of finding my voice, I'm using my voice in a positive, loving way. And sometimes that means editing people that were not necessarily, for me, what I need, and reinforcing to those people who have loved me no matter what, and growing upon that in a more healthier way. So my relationships, I would say, have improved. And that's how I will see that and embrace that. You know, it's very interesting, not how people react to me differently than how I react to them. So maybe other people's relationships towards me are something that they're working on. But Anna's relationships are fine. And it's going to be a lifelong journey for today and tomorrow. And I plan to stay in that vein for as long as I can.